I am fine, huh? Oh wait, I'm not fine. Wait a second. This is I'm live. I am live. All right. Good to know. How is everybody doing today? Whew. I feel like I'm winded just walking back to my chair. All right. Everyone, welcome, welcome. My name is MrStarBird, and we are going to be enjoying, well, hopefully enjoying Legacy of the Wizard anyway. We're doing the no pause jump percent, which is basically we're not using the pause jump glitch, which makes this game a lot faster. Well, actually, it makes it, pause jump makes it a lot faster. I'm going slower, so I'm gonna try a few things. Hopefully this works, but I'm ready whenever you are. Countdown when ready. Sounds good to me. All right, so we're gonna start. Three. Actually, let me reset real quick. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this old man and do that weird thing. And then I'm going to select this other old man. You're never going to see him in a excuse me. You're never going to see him in an 80% run because he's kind of lame. But this is the father. He's just going to trot along here. We're going to go into this deep dungeon and try and pick up a Mickey Mouse glove here in a minute. So I'm going to be trying a scroll manipulation trick. Hopefully I don't miss it, and you'll see why in a moment. So I'm going to quiet up while I'm trying to figure this one out. I think I missed it. Yeah, I'm too late on it. Alright, so unfortunately I did not get that. So this is, audio sounds low. Oh, great. Game audio or my audio, one way or another. Alright, so basically since I didn't get scroll manipulation, this game's going to go a lot slower now. So I'm going to try killing things. Oh, there's a cross. And that's poison, lovely. I'm going to try kill... Would you stop dropping poison already? Gee whiz. Scrolls basically will increase your speed. Your movement speed in this game, and they stack. So we want to try and get scrolls as often as possible because this is a speed run after all. Unfortunately, I missed the beginning, so I'm going to try and kill some random things here, and oh, now I got the ring. Alright, well, evidently I need to get louder. Alright. I will try and talk louder. I'm going to grab this money here. Oh, okay, now there we go. So basically the way this game's going to work is I'm going to try and get as many scrolls as possible to go fast. Thank you, Slower. Yes, I can't talk much louder than this, unfortunately. And we're going to pick up the Mickey Mouse glove here in a moment. But I am going to try and kill as much as I can because I do want the scrolls. I think I've said that like 20 times by now. But I'll continue to say it. Actually, I don't know why I'm going for that. It's not going to help me at this point. So... the father here is kind of useless in most speedrun categories, but in No Pause Jump we need him to get through the first section of the game. So there's our Mickey Mouse glove. Now we gotta backtrack a bit. I'm gonna probably be picking up a little bit of potions to keep my magic refilled so I can use more. Wow, words are escaping me today. You know what? I'm just going. I just remembered I hit the end anyway, so I don't need to worry about it. So, unfortunately, we are going at a rather snail's pace, which is why I am glad I'm not racing this game with anybody. Because I would be like 5 minutes behind already. But, alright, I will take that. Crosses will, again, get another cross. You watch, there'll be like 20 crosses. You kidding me? There's a scroll up there. I'm probably not going to make it in time. It's always worth... There, I got it. You can see how much faster I move with the scroll, which speedrunners, we actually will not call it scrolls because they are taquitos, and it's always worth going back for a taquito. We're going to tell you that right away. So if you kill an enemy and you see a taquito, you will go back for it because going back for it and grabbing it is going to save time. Here we're going to grab the crystal, which will allow us to escape the dungeon and go back to our home. It's going to be used at the end of the game. I don't know why I'm doing that. Getting the cupcakes, the beans. I call them cupcakes. They could be called beans. The butt bread sometimes. But they restore your health. Yes, just ignore the orange-shaped bean. Anyone who's got the Frankerface Z emote and has been subscribed to like Unos's channel or anything like that, or just visits him, he uses that emote quite a bit. Okay, so I got one scroll. That's at least better than 0 scrolls. Oh, I didn't get the drop in the end. Alright, so we're going to stay at the end here. Yep, taquito speed. There we go. That crystal was a Mario shell, correct. Alright, so I need to grab the glove now. Are you kidding me? Oh, then gee whiz. I could have sworn, because I'm on a dummy... Well, alright, well our money issue is going to be a problem now. Because I just went to the end 3 times more than I should. I got distracted. I blame Streamlabs, which should not be on, which is very odd. I hope I got enough money now. Alright, so my money situation's in kind of a bad way right now, so if I go back for money, it's, I'm gonna have to go back for money at some point or pick up whatever I can. So, this is one of the only, actually we get 2 of these, so. Yeah, that probably would have been good for me to know. That's my bad, this is why I don't stream that often. Actually, I probably stream more than I should. Just because. So, we're going at hyperspeed now. We actually got scroll speed too because of the scroll from the chest. We're going to grab the key here, which will give us 20 keys. And now, normally what you see in any percent, you're going to not see here. So, part of his level is that we get these block puzzles, and working with the glove, as you can see, especially with this high scroll speed, is, well, if I can hit these jumps, is wow. Zam, come on, you know, I'm just gonna take this wow, okay. Scroll speed is it's a double-edged sword. It makes you go fast, which is nice, but it also, wow, it also is very difficult to control, and I haven't got much practice in today just because of the fact that I just got back from work. Yeah, 1 key equals 20. Math. Math, my friends. If you get a key from a chest, it equals 20. And, which is definitely good to have, because keys open doors, but they also open treasures. And if you don't have a key, you can't open either. The good news is that in this game, keys take priority. So if you have if you have less than 2 keys and you kill an enemy, it's going to give you a key automatically. So it kind of is nice because that way you can't soft lock yourself that way. Don't let the game fool you though. This game is notorious for soft locks. So normally in any percent, you come here with Lil, the girl with the pickaxe, and it's usually the 3rd dungeon you hit. And she can break blocks with her weapon. But the only way to get through it is also to use the pause jump glitch. So you don't get to see half this fun here. So I gotta grab what money I can, unfortunately, because oh gee whiz, get away from me. I'm not too worried about my damage right now that I'm taking because there is a giant. Oh wow, okay. I got oh okay. That was not good. I get the taquito, and what happens? I fall down. So I gotta backtrack. I am playing like garbage right now. I mean, not to say garbage is bad, but okay, garbage is bad when it comes to this. So I meant to jump over this thing, land here, and jump up, because I got that random taquito luck. Alright, this is the area right now where it is possible to soft lock if you're not careful with the blocks. So if that bottom block that I was just standing on, if I were to move that to the left, I would have been soft locked right here. And that would have been a reset, because, or, well, and actually there's not even a way to get yourself killed, so, which probably at this point wouldn't be a bad idea. So I grabbed that bread when I didn't want to, so my key counts a little off too, because there's another bread here, which will instantly fill my life. So now we got some more fun block puzzles. Is there any donations? That'd be great time for them. But other than that, this level is mostly don't mess up blocks and try not to die. And one, and there we go. No donations. Sounds good to me. Alright. Actually, no, it doesn't sound good to me. We're trying to rescue some pets here. Pet rescue, pet adoption. Come on. We all love the Frankers out there. That's not supposed to happen. Ah, frick. Here we go. Can I actually pull this one off? I don't think I can, but we'll see. Okay, well, I'm taking the low route because taquito. Alright. So you'll see me every now and then swapping between items here. If I have the glove equipped and I try and jump on a block, there's a possibility that block can move on me. And and you'll see why this could be dangerous. We're coming up on a section I like to call the block bridge. This is very tricky, and I could lose a lot of time here if I miss, like that. That's not that bad, though, because I can still recover from that. But basically, I gotta jump and push this block across this gap and not fall off. And this is actually a lot harder than it looks. See, I almost fell off there, and you would have seen how much time that wastes. Yes, save the animals, kill the frames. That's what we're doing here, right? That's why we're playing no glitchless. We're killing these frames. Alright, so I made a... That's actually probably the biggest time waste in this dungeon, in this level right here, is the block bridge. So the reason we do his level first is because... Right here, we never get this in any percent, but this is the pickaxe. Normally we buy this in any percent, but it's free, it's right there, and we like it. So we're going to have a nice fall right here, and we're going to grab another scroll. There we go, those are all the Frankersies I'm looking for. Don't forget the cats, too. We love kittens here as well. Alright, I'm a little hesitant on my health. I'm going to grab this button bread here. It's all nice and green this time. That means it's a full health. Alright, now we got the tower block room, which, if you're coming here in any percent, you are breaking them again with Lil, but breaking the blocks with the pickaxe costs a magic each time you use it. So normally you'd get the magic potion, which would refill your magic. However, moving a block with the power glove, or excuse me, I'm calling it the wrong name. It's the Mickey Mouse glove. We're only saving the dogs today. Okay, that's fine because, you know, I love dogs as well. I had to give up my 2 dogs, unfortunately, but they got adopted by a nice home. And I am very happy for them. I actually get to see them every now and then. But we don't want other people to you know, we want the dogs to be saved. And how are we doing that? We're doing it by saving the animals and killing the frames. That's it. That's what we're doing. So, yeah, this is a very repetitive part of the level, and it's basically just push the blocks over, climb the ladder, push the blocks over, climb the ladder. I try and push, there's a taquito, there we go. I try and push one of the top block up and diagonally to the left. It's a little tricky to do, but it prevents enemies that are coming from the right to get the drop on you. And that can waste time and magic trying to kill them, because if they're in your hitbox, you can't hit them no matter how many times you attack them with your magic. Alright, so this is the last section here. And we try to push these ones over to the right so I don't have to reset the level. And this game's actually good for preventing most soft locks. Okay, I got over that. That chest is actually a mimic, and they do quite a bit of damage. And again, because I'm short on money, that's not money, that's poison. Although money can be poison sometimes. I'm gonna try and grab as much money as I can because I wasted 20 gold, more than I should have. I think we'll be fine though, because I got another gold bag that I come up with, and I gotta try and conserve my magic here and not soft lock. So I'm debating, because I soft locked last time I tried to do this, but you'll notice I'm walking these spikes without taking damage, and I'm kind of walking at a weird angle. That's not a glitch, it's actually kind of intended that way, but I am making sure that if you push up as you're walking across them, you won't take damage. So I'm pushing this block for no particular reason. Basically, I'm trying to become a bulldozer, but they're kind of avoiding me, so... However, you can soft lock if you push it into this little hole here, and yeah, you're stuck at that point. Then, alright, taquito. Alright, there's one chest here I'm going to grab, and... Yep. These guys are at this... Oh, come on, there we go. No, oh, come on. That's not where I want to go. Alright, so... Only got a couple more block puzzles to go through with it here. We're almost at the end of this level. If you donate $8 or more, you are entered in to winning any of the 3 game. Any of what 3 game? Is soft locking a glitch? No, unfortunately, that too could be part of the game. Oh, frig. Alright, so that's the other downside, is that I just missed my jump. And so I gotta do this all over again. And which is such a shame because I did have taquitos. And as we all know, any taquitos will make you go faster. That is the rule of the land. Taquitos make you go faster. Take that any way you want. Any three games we have for the... Okay, that makes sense then, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna hit this jump this time. There we go. I'm gonna stay at the end because I'm a little low on health and I'm getting close to the boss. I probably won't need it, but because I don't want to go through this dungeon again and waste y'all's time. Y'all. Wow, I'm a Mainer and I'm sounding southern now. I don't want to waste everyone's time that much, so... Alright, so this is the worst part here. One fall and I'm back down to the floor I was before, so I'm going to take some safeties, unequip the glove when I don't need it. I said when I don't need it. And that's it. Here's the crown. This is what our goals... I'm good at English, not me. I'm a born American, I can't speak English that well. So, I'm not good at this. Or this game for that matter. Alright, so we got the first boss. We collect the crowns, they warp us to these bosses. And this boss is actually really easy. I'm just going to get in this hitbox and, you know, just strike him with an axe a few times. And we beat the boss and we got one down. Hoorah! Alright, well, speaking of saving all the dogs, we are actually at the point now where we are going to enlist the help of the family dog. So once I get back home, first off, we got to talk to the old man. What this does actually is reset the RNG so I can get scroll manipulation. So I choose a dog. This is Pochi. You may recognize him from Bubble Bobble, or from any of Dragon Dark's Legend of Zelda randomizer resprites things. This is what he does, because he loves this game as well. So we're gonna try the scroll manip here. This should give me one here. There we go. And I should... I think I was too early. Nope, yep, I was too early. Alright, so I got one anyway. Thankfully, I at least got one. That's a little trickier to hit with Pochi. Now, this is... I'm going to tell you right away, this is not a glitch. You're going to see Pochi go right through monsters and not get hit. That's part of his abilities. Is that he's immune to enemy hit attacks. Except for bosses. He will take damage from them. Oh, and my sugar high taquito is gone. So, the reason we take him here is this dungeon does not require any block moving items to go through. And Pochi cannot use any block moving items. He's kind of... He's powerful, but his range is short, and so everything balances out with Pochi. His ability is to glitch. Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. And I did take the elixir, and I took it because the boss here actually still has a chance to go through. So what we're going to do is, this is the same thing that I did with trying to get the key stick. I'm going to hop on them and kind of use them as boosts to get through to places that I would normally have to go around. What I just picked up there is what's known as the power knuckle. What that does is it quadruples your attack damage. And damage in this game is actually calculated on a per frame basis. So for every frame that your attack is in an enemy's hitbox, it deals damage. It's weird like that, but hey, it works. It's a Dragon Slayer game after all. So I'm going to try... what do you know? There's Taquito luck. So I'm going to probably kill a few monsters here and there, but because the next section's a bit tricky with maneuvering, I'm probably only going to try to go for this one Taquito that I already have. Scroll, what I'm calling it Taquitos. You can thank Dragon Dark for that one too. So, alright, so there's my money. That should give me enough what I need, and I should have enough keys to get through. Normally at any percent you'd come here with Lil, the girl as well, and you'd come here with the elixir. The reason being is that these chest enemies coming up will actually one-shot anybody except Pochi. So here's the second crown. Pochi is the most generic name you can give it a pet in Japan, especially dogs. It's the equivalent of Spot. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much, MS Kane. Alright, so we're going to fight Airborne here. And again, I'm just going to try and get into his hitbox. And hope I don't run out of magic. There we go. Okay, phew. I didn't need to use my elixir there. The reason I have it equipped is Airborne takes a little bit more to kill. Normally you would fight the first boss with Pochi. But since I rerouted this yesterday, literally, I decided to give this a try with Pochi. Alright, so now we talk to the old man again. And now we're going to take on Lil. Actually, we're not going to take her on, we're just going to grab her. So we're going to grab the pickaxe and the power knuckle. And with any luck, I can hit this manipulation again. With any luck. If not, sometimes it's better to go back to the house and try again. You can still usually save time that way, but we'll see. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Alright, so there's 1. And this should be 2. Alright, now I think I can hit 3. I think I'm too late. Yep, alright. Normally that would drop across, and which would cause one of these enemies to drop another scroll. But this is scroll speed 3, I believe. 2 or 3. Either way, it's fast. Pochi died on his way. He had to go. His planet needed him. Alright, so the route here in Lil Stage is a little bit different because we have to actually pick up the jump shoes. My taquito high is gone. So we actually need to go this way. And I should have enough gold to buy the of course I get the cross and I can't do anything with it. I should have enough money to get the spring shoes and the and stay at an inn, but I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more gold than that. Oh, good, more taquito luck. I was like, I'm not hitting the manipulation that well, but I'm at least getting the back in just the RNG portion of the game itself. All right, so I'm gonna. Okay, he disappeared. I'm gonna try and get a oh, come on, come on, you can come back here. Now there is another way that can be done, but it's quicker just to boost off him. And here's some more. This is pink butt bread this time. There we go. So since I'm okay on my magic and everything right now, spring shoes, good. I got it. It costs 10 gold to stay in, so I want to at least make sure I got that. And when you're low on gold, the game's gonna start prioritizing gold a little bit, unless you're low on magic and health as well. There's a drop table with this game that's really tricky. Red peach, there we go. So there are usually 2 paths I can go. It depends on what I need. But so I'm gonna go this way. If I need an inn stay, I would have gone back right. But this way is just as fine. Actually, no. It's not if I need an inn stay. It's if I needed an extra elixir, I would have gone right. So I'm gonna grab money. Try not to grab poison. I'm gonna grind a little bit here for some more money. Oh, good, 4 drops. So that chest right there has the extra elixir if I needed it. So that was poison, Lil. You don't grab poison. So we're gonna take a fall, have a nice trip, see you next fall, that type of thing. And this is normally where in any percent we would go to get the pickaxe. But because we already got the pickaxe, we're just gonna drop in this way. Another 20 keys, because you know 1 key equals 20 in this game. Alright, my magic's starting to run low, so it's gonna start dropping magic. I should be okay for now. I got enough gold to stay twice at an inn. And much like with spikes, if you do hold up while you're on them, there is a chance that you can take no damage from them. It doesn't always work, but you can basically glide your way through that way. Grab a little bit of magic. When you have the power knuckle on, you actually use twice as much magic too. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. So there's another inn up here I'm going to stay at. I say there's another inn I'm going to stay at. So, the other benefit of going to the inn, aside from increasing your magic and your health, is that, as we've seen earlier, we can resort our inventory. Is there a rule that defines what is solid in this game? Well, if I knew that, my randomizer would be a lot better. Yeah, there's usually, I mean, it's not so much a rule, but the level designs are made so that the game knows what's solid, what isn't. If I remember when I did the randomizer, the code basically is that each block has a solid state and a half solid, I'm going to call it anyway. And the half solid state basically will disappear upon touching it. And it's tricky to find out, especially if you're new to the game. It is tricky to find out what is what. Alright, I'm gonna try not to use as much magic as I can because the next boss here is actually a real noun, as Big John would call him. Go gadget spring boots. Precisely. Alright, so I'm hoping I'm not gonna miss this jump. I'm gonna stomp on him. Alright. You can do it without jumping on him, but I just say jump on him. I'm actually gonna test out to see if you actually need the spring shoes for that part, but alright, I'm running low on magic, so I am gonna take the in. And hope that I can actually make this next jump coming up. We got Lion-O here. Hi, Lion-O. I'm gonna kill him first. Alright, so as you can see, I am low on mayonnaise now. Alright, good. See, I killed him at that right moment so that I could potentially get a money drop there, which was perfect. Alright, so these 2 blocks, there's 2 blocks right here in the middle. Right there, as I conveniently run into them, that will disappear upon you. So it makes this jump really tight. If you have scroll speed, it's actually easy. Wow, this happened to me yesterday too. My controller started to eat my inputs, and oh, what am I doing? Yep, go gadget spring boots. And the problem is I'm wasting magic every time I gotta jump. Wow, and as you can see, you still can't jump high enough, even with the spring boots. So, if I fail here, I may have to... I may have to try the in again. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. I would say this has never happened before, but this is also why I gave the game a high estimate. Yeah, alright, I'm going to go to the end again. I'm usually not that bad with it, but reasons, and because Legacy of the Wizard. And we need enough magic if we're going to get through the next boss. Yeah, wow, this controller just eating my inputs bad right now. This is what I get for playing emulation. No, that was too early. Yeah, this can eat a lot of your time too if you're not careful, and unfortunately, I'm only gonna get money drops, so... Holy cow. This has never happened this badly to me. Usually I can hit that jump really well, even without scroll speed. Well, that's marathon luck for you. So every time I miss, I end up losing 8 magic. I may end up having to restart this level. This is bad. But again, I gave a high estimate for this game, so... Is it a frame perfect jump? It's very close to frame perfect. And normally I can hit it. I might be able to get away with this for this low of magic. I knew I jumped way too early on that one. Alright, so... Alright, one more time. What is ailing this right now? Wow. All right, I'm gonna take an intentional death here. You know, as long as he just doesn't hang like that. Okay, you want to, Lion-O, you want to come get me? Don't worry, it's still not a Samus Returns GDQ run yet. Okay, not yet anyway. Okay, come on, kill me, little. Okay, what happens when I die though is that it takes me back home, but I lose any items that I picked up when I was out again until basically the home is like a checkpoint. And I do not have enough magic, so... we hit continue, because if I hit retry, that, erases everything. And did they patch it? So, we're gonna try this again. But I at least keep the money that I got, or that I had, so that is a good thing as well. So let's try this again. Maybe I can actually hit the triple scroll manip this time. Ah, that was too early. No, I did get it. Okay. 1, 2. Yep. All right. come on. No, that was too early. No, I did hit it. What do you know? Alright, 1, 2. Okay, actually I gotta go back, because I think the extra scroll's back there. Yes, right there. Alright, so now, we are going at like Mach 20 at this point. You can see how much they stack up to 5 times. Oh, I missed that. Okay. And at this point, it really gets hard to control. But also when they stack, they also reset the timer. So I can probably get quite a ways. We all just want to see Lil go fast anyway, right? I mean, this is where Sonic learned how to go fast. Aw. My taquitos didn't last long. I hate that. I hate the empty feeling you get once you have taquito. Oh, well, okay. I will not curse a taquito anymore. I'm at least getting that. So, here we go again, on our own. Going down the only road we ever known. Oh, come back here. You get your butt back here. Thank you. These monsters just are not listening. Hey, Zex, how you doing? Oh, come on. Up. There we go. Maybe Sonic needs something. Just imagine how Sonic would be with the Chaos Emeralds, Super Sonic, with these scrolls. Just a matter. Taquitos never last long enough. That is sad but true. Well, I do need the mayonnaise. So, and probably the keys too. So I am gonna go back for money because, yeah. You got a bean? Yeah, we got one right here. Oh, I'm a goofy guy, Zax. Okay, I see what you're doing. I'm a goofy guy. Well, that is true. I'm more a goofy guy than Mickey, even though I did use the Mickey Mouse glove here in this game. And come on, I didn't want to jump. I want to take a drop. There we go. So if there's any donations while I'm backtracking my steps because inputs, this is why not a lot of people run this game at a marathon. Not everybody can be as crazy as I am. You know. So yeah, if there's any donations, great time. You know what? I want mayonnaise.
Alright, well, currently right now I don't have any...
There we go.
Currently we don't have any like, donations or anything like that.
Right. The thing about pushing up as you're moving is that any disappearing blocks like that, sometimes, don't quote me on it, because sometimes they won't work. But sometimes they will. Okay, I'm actually fairly good on magic and on health right now, so that's actually very beneficial. Bye, Grizz. Zex is one of my fellow Phantasy Star 4 runners. In case you're wondering why he's harassing me. Maj, you don't need to mute him or anything. Alright, so I still need the spring shoes. So I'm gonna have to stay... Come on! Oh, wow, where did I go? There we go. And... Actually, no, I'm gonna stay at the other end. Alright. Now, don't let me forget to actually grab the spring shoes. Thanks for that, Kappa. Alright, I did not forget to grab the spring shoes, which is really nice. Actually, I'm wondering... wow, I jump all that way, and what happens? I have a nice trip this fall. Alright, well, we'll go with this then. I was like, wait a second, why don't I just go that way? It's like, oh yeah, I get the scroll here. Okay, I'm remembering my strats now, midway through this run. Actually, I need this item. Alright. Moving right along. I swear we're almost done with this game. Well, actually, I don't even swear that, but... If I can at least get past that jump again, it'd be great. Start grabbing some more money though. That's not money. You're supposed to drop money there. Alright, please drop some money. Well, okay, I'm not gonna complain of the scroll. Actually, this is actually fine. I should have enough magic to get through. Yeah, you can see how much easier that is with a scroll. Alright, so with any luck, Archwinger's... Wait, I actually just screwed that up. If I go into this fight with Scroll Manip, that actually makes this a lot harder. So I needed to wait to actually burn that out. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Whew, okay, that scared me. Thankfully it burned out before I reached him. The key to Archwinger is you kind of have to, you kind of have to not die. He hits hard, he hits fast. But I'll explain in a minute. I gotta try this Manip again. But yeah, Archwinger is... You can manipulate him, but if you have scroll speed, then it becomes a lot more difficult, and you can't manipulate his movement to where you need him to. Because normally he'll come forward, he'll jump a little bit, but he'll stop at that ledge, because his hitbox hits it. So then he'll turn around, and then you can just equip the Power Knuckle and destroy him from there. So we're going to try the Scroll Manip again. Alright, got one. And 2. Alright, no, I messed up 3, so not going to get 3. But now we got Mayna, who is my favorite character in the game, and who's also got the best music in the game, might I add. However, I'm low on money, so I need to find some money somewhere. By the way, shoutouts to Yuzo Koshiro. You may know him from the Streets of Rage trilogy. He's done quite a bit of other music, but he is the composer of this game. So this game's got really good music, I think. This is actually one of Yuzo Koshiro's first compositions, too. He also did Ys. I think he did books 1 and 2. I know for certain he did the first one. I don't know if he did the second. And this is my favorite track in the game, too. And this is probably the hardest level. And it's especially made more difficult when I pick up poison, by the way. So I'm going to grab the bread here. The old route used to actually get the key stick in this level, but then I'd have to have money to actually stay at the inn, and it just wastes more time because there's no real convenient place at an inn. And again, I'm just gonna money grind for a minute. No, that's poison. That's not money. All right. I'm not too worried about magic because there is a magic refill. All right, stay hydrated, bot. I got my water right here. Okay. Again, we always go back for taquitos. That's the rule of this game. You see one, you take the time and you go back. This is the longest level of the game. And there's a lot of hidden passages that if you're not aware of them, then you're going to be in for a bad time. So, in the meantime, I got to stay hydrated. Thank you, Stay Hydrated Bot. You are keeping me fresh. Alright, so I'm going to waste a little bit of magic here. I'm going to use my crossbow because crossbow's best weapon in the game. Look what it does with those blocks. And that's our magic refill. And what I'm going to do is grab these up as well. So my current magic is actually higher than what you're actually max out at. So I basically got another 10, which definitely can help. You'll notice I'm toggling every now and then between the wing items, which is the one I have on the left. The wings allow me to float. Main is the only one that can use them, and you need them for this dungeon. That's why we took the time in Lil's area to pick these up. They can be bought in this game, but they are expensive, and the money situation in this game's tight enough as it is. So we don't want to be bothered with that. So I'm gonna grab some more money. I would like ideally to have 30 here, but it's gonna depend on how much damage I take and how much magic I use. So I also want a bunch more keys as well. Alright, this guy's gonna try and snipe me. Get away, get away. He always does that. So, yeah, because of my mistakes earlier, I got distracted a little bit. I blame the cats. I really do. That's why we're rescuing dogs, because cats get blamed here. Alright, so I'm going to grab this cross, blow up everything. Alright, so it just gave me that. I'm going to use keys here. The item I have on the right is the key, the magic key. Also known as the key stick, depending on which version of the game you're playing. I also run the MSX version of this game. Okay, I got 30 now. Instead of using a key when you have the key stick equipped, you're actually losing magic. So, considering how many doors are in this level, it's nearly impossible. It is possible, but it's nearly impossible to complete this level without the key stick. And again, just grinding a little bit more money for safety. Cats, are you really... Oh, see, my cats did it again. Alright, I should be okay with magic. I usually start running... I used to hit this in here. I don't need to anymore because I'm not as bad as I used to be. Okay, I can't even claim that. But I do need enough magic to get through. I can start grinding magic a little bit if I need to. Alright, what's behind glob number 1 here is keys. So that's my third key that I get in the game. You know, 1 key equals 20. And I want to save those keys if I can for the final part of this dungeon. I was going to say something, I don't remember. It's okay to use a few, but I definitely don't want to use a lot. And you'll see why as soon as I get towards the end of this level. Alright, so I'm going to grab... Well, that did that one in. Thankfully I got a backup strat there. I'm going to grab the butt bread from here. I said I'm going to grab the butt bread from here, game. Thank you. Alright, so I'm running low on magic, evidently. Alright. Well, that normally doesn't happen. So, I'm going to take a little time and probably grind up a little bit more magic. I may have to hit the end. There are a couple ends I can hit from here. I'm actually almost done with this dungeon, despite it being the longest. I was afraid of that. That's another potential soft lock if you fall down there and don't have magic to get back up. Alright, that end up there I'm going to hit. Now, I can never remember the spot, but there is a... Oh, he found it for me. Thank you. And a spot here. Alright, so there's an inn coming up. Right here. And the only way you can actually cross those spikes is... Because the gap is so narrow, the only way you can cross them is to have the wings. Alright, I'm going to actually leave that there. And we're going to... Cats, really? Right now, girls? Alright. So I'm going to grab that so I can get my extra magic. Now you can kind of see these spots on the floor here. Manny's, alright. Those blue spots, and you'll see them hidden every now and then, are, I call them globs. They're hidden, but you can't damage them until they've damaged you. And they hurt. Okay, that's actually really good. No, I did not want that, though. Well, I'm getting all kinds of mana, but, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through. Okay, that's what I was looking for. That's not a clip, by the way. That's actually a block that is... It's supposed to disappear. Sometimes this game will not cause that block to disappear. Alright, so I need to equip the wings. Oh, I was afraid of that. Alright, so I'm getting a little low on health. It's still not... Wow, I was not even paying attention. This better not kill me, that's all I can say. Alright, so there's one right here. Alright, I should have enough health to get to the next end. As long as I don't do something stupid. Now, this is the part... And Dark Terex told me about this yesterday. 2 bounce... I think I messed that up. I mean, it's not a big deal, but there's a faster way to do this strat than not. This is one of the minor things that'll keep you from having to push the block 3 times. Okay, good. I did manage it. So we're gonna just go right across that, and yeah, I don't want the butt bread. Yep. All right. That's fine. Alright, so this is our last in-stay for Maina. She's not a Maina like me, by the way. She's from this mythical world. So we are going to get the Power Knuckle, the wings, and we're going to get this for safety. We don't need any of the other items, but we do need the wings to get back up here. And I'm going to use the Power Knuckle the rest of the way. And with 28 keys, I should have enough to get the rest of the way. And much like those globs before, there's actually an enemy right here that if I don't take damage before it, then it's going to I'm not going to be able to damage it. So kill those before they damage me, and here's the final crown. This is, yeah, obviously Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Alright, so we're coming up to the toughest boss of the game, in my opinion. This is Rock Gaia. His magic attacks are slow, but they can take half your health in one shot. And he's giving me a bad pattern. Alright. So, see, as you can see... So I'm going to equip the elixir in case... Yep. Oh, you can see how much damage he did. Thankfully, I didn't need to use the elixir. But the strategy is get in that corner with as much health as possible. Wait for Rock Gaia to come back. Aim up and diagonal. Equip your Power Knuckle and just mash as fast as you can. So, we get the 4 crowns. And now, basically the rest of the game is a bit easier, but not quite. So we gotta grab the crystal, we grab the spring shoes, and we grab the crown. But yeah, if I had died, the elixir would have kicked in, which is why we take it. And especially for marathon strats, I didn't want to have to go through that dungeon again. So we're gonna try scroll manip. There's 1. And 1, 2, 2. All right. And yeah, I don't think I can get this one, but I'm gonna try. No, too late. All right, so we gotta go back to Lil's area, and going with Roaz. Roaz is weak. He's basically Pochi light. If Pochi had a beta version, this would be it. However, he's the only one that can use the crowns, and the only one that can use the Dragon Slayer to beat the final boss. So we do have to play as him, unfortunately. I do have enough money to go through. And if I select that crown by accident, it warps me to the end of the stage, or back to the home, and I don't want that happening, because else this becomes really difficult. Alright. So you may have noticed these portraits of some random girl. I still don't know who it is. I think it's the princess you're supposed to rescue, but you're not really rescuing any princesses in this game. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna stay at the end for safety. We're not really rescuing any princesses. But when you have 4 crowns, you can use those to teleport. And if you're first playing this game, there's so many of them that it is difficult to discern which is... Oh, frig. Alright, so we're going to try to manipulate this guy over here. Again, we're going to try, because this is... obviously the faster route, when they go fast anyway. Oh, come on. Nope, he's went that way. Alright, so we're gonna... Come on, come here. Nope. No, you're supposed to be higher than that. Gee whiz, don't you want to get higher? Oh, wow. Okay, come on. Okay, phew, we got through. Alright, so the rest of this is pretty safe. I go here. Now, when you go to this portrait, you got to remember to push left. If you don't, you're falling all the way back down, and that's bad news bears from there. So there's the Dragon Slayer. I'm going to use the crystal and get out. And because of safety reasons, I'm actually going to go back to the house. Normally from here, you would go right to the final boss. But we're going to save here. And I'm not going to try to do scroll manipulation. I probably should have, but all we need here is the Dragon Slayer. Can you take me higher? Yeah, I've already lost subs by doing that. All 2 of them. Alright, so we're going to take a damage boost here because it's better than going around. And depending on how much damage I take, I got enough to stay at the end one more time. So that was basically my whole strat. The only thing I'm going back for is taquitos. Don't need keys, don't need money. I got enough money. We don't go back for poison. To a place where we save the animals. Exactly. Wait, those aren't the lyrics. What are you talking about? Those aren't the lyrics. They're totally the lyrics. That is what Creed meant when they were singing it. Alright, this block gives me takes 10 damage. Alright, so I'm gonna try this strat once. I'm gonna try the quick kill on the final boss. I just learned it yesterday, so if I fail, I'm not losing that much time though. It just means I go back to the house and come on, go this way, thank you. Alright, final boss time. So I go right all the way and just let him kick me a little bit. Alright, that was... I got a lot of his damage down, but if I take one more shot, I'm dead. So, unfortunately, I messed the complete quick kill. And also, if you kill him and he lands on top of you, you die, and that's that. Time will start here in a minute, or will end here in a minute. In a moment, I should say. And time. So, that is Legacy of the Wizard. No pause jump. As you can see, it's quite a bit of different run than any percent. I mean, the pause jump glitch is actually very easy to execute anyway, but not everybody likes glitches or anything like that. So I created this category just basically to say, you know what, I want to try to incentivize other people to go through this, and it's a really fun game to play, and there's so many different ways to play it. There's this version, there's the MSX version, which is quite a bit different than this game, which I almost considered submitting, but that's a little bit more of a difficult time, especially since some of the maps are changed. The randomizer's out, which I gotta work on some more. The randomizer's a lot of fun because where this game's very similar to a Metroidvania title, you can hide things quite a bit, and it's a lot of fun, I think, anyway. But then again, I'm the one that made it, so that's probably why I think it's fun. So we got that. Again, I appreciate everyone coming through here. I would roll through the credits because there is a produce in this game. Last call for King of Swing. Yes, we currently have no money. Come on, people. We need something in there for King of Swing. Zax, I challenge you. Okay, Pie Pusher can't decide on who to pick. We need somebody to step up, put some money in there, and make him decide. Because he's indecisive. I mean, I'm looking at his name and I'm thinking, which pie do I want? I'm indecisive too. I really am. And Oris will need to see me play King of Swing on the bong. Okay, yes, that has to happen, people. We need King of Swing on bongos. We definitely need that. And I'm talking over the greatest song in the game too. This is really, again, Yuzo Koshiro. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. It's not Kuzo Yoshiro. No, it's Koshiro. I gotta stay hydrated. But other than that, probably one of my favorite games. Dragon Dark's going to be running this in September as well, but he's going to be running the any percent, and he'll probably be able to do the manipulations a lot better than me. Although, aside from the one for Pochi, I didn't do that bad hitting him. Except for the, no, I did get the 3-1 actually. But, other than that, what is next on our agenda too? I just realized, I think I'm ahead of schedule. What was the final time anyway? 49, oh wow. Oh, that's right, I had the death in Lil's area, that's why it was so high. I was gonna say, if I could stay under 40, I'd be happy, but yeah, that kind of did me in. Oh, shoutouts to Produce, there we go. We always gotta know, Shaq How, not to be confused with Shaq Fu, that is our Produce. But anyways, everybody, I very much appreciate it. I'm going to be signing off. Thanks for watching me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon.